The subject of Principle 8 is telos, or purpose, obedient to reason. Principle 8 is that application follows meaning. If speech is ordered toward an end, telos, then the movement from meaning to action must be rightly ordered. One must first understand what a text means before one can rightly act upon it. Application does not create meaning, it responds to meaning. In classic rhetoric, right action follows right judgment. Rhetoric aims not merely at action, but informed action. Persuasion presupposes understanding. Exhortation presupposes clarity. Command presupposes intelligibility. To move hearers to act without first grounding meaning is not rhetoric, it is manipulation. Under natural law, moral responsibility requires knowledge, deliberation, and intention. Action divorced from understanding is blind, and blind action is unjust. This is why ignorance mitigates guilt. Clarity increases responsibility, and misunderstanding invalidates obligation. Natural law therefore requires that interpretation precede application. Scripture consistently places understanding before obedience. John chapter 13, verse 17. If you know these things, blessed are you if you do them. Knowledge precedes blessing and obedience. James chapter 1, verse 22. Be doers of the word and not hearers only. Understanding is assumed before doing. Therefore, whoever hears these sayings of mine and does them, Matthew chapter 7, expresses how doing flows from hearing rightly. Scripture never commends action detached from understanding. When application precedes meaning, moralism replaces truth, abuse of authority follows, conscience is violated. When people are told what to do without knowing why, moralism replaces truth. Jesus speaks about this in Matthew chapter 23. They bind heavy burdens, but they themselves will not move them. When commands are enforced without explanation, abuse of authority naturally follows. When people act without informed conviction, conscience is violated. For it is written in Romans chapter 14, whatever is not from faith is sin. Reversing the order produces outward conformity without inward understanding. This principle guards against two opposite errors: anti-application intellectualism and application-first pragmatism. An understanding that never leads to obedience is anti-application intellectualism. Action without meaning is application-first pragmatism. True interpretation avoids both. Affirming that application follows meaning rules out preaching application without exposition. It rules out demanding obedience without explanation. It rules out using texts as motivational slogans. Misapplication is not neutral, it's misuse. Therefore, if application must flow from meaning, then interpretation is not merely intellectual, it's moral. And that leads us into ethos, where authority, credibility, and responsibility shape how meaning binds the hearer.